You can come in, Miss Trench. Just have a seat right there. Excellent. My name is Mr. Ulster. I will be running this psychological exam. In the corner there, we have Miss Ortega. She'll be running the polygraph. Before we continue, just a few basic questions. This will help calibrate the polygraph and will be here for our records. Please state your name for the record.
Pixie Trench.
Okay. How old are you?
23.
And what do you do for a living?
Homesteader.
Can you define that? Are you a farmer or something else?
Yes, a bit. Kind of a hunter, sometimes protector, bounty hunter person. My family's more homesteader people, living off the land.
Okay. Good to know. For the record, you have a clean bill of health from the medical examination, so nothing to ask on that. Try to answer these next questions as fast as you can. On a scale of strongly disagree to strongly agree, respond to the following statements. I listen to authority figures in my life.
Neutral.
Neutral. Okay. I am a private person.
Strongly agree.
I feel like people in my life trust my judgment.
Strongly agree.
I make mistakes constantly.
Disagree.
If you betray me, I will never forgive you.
Neutral.
I often stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Neutral.
Okay, and now for a few more personal questions. Though this is indeed a job interview, I encourage you to be honest for your own sake. It'll only help your case. Why exactly did you apply for this position?
I need the money for family stability.
Family stability is an incredibly vague statement. Can you give me more information on that?
Health concerns.
For your family?
Yes.
Okay. I will not pry any more than that. Next, please describe your skill set in one sentence.
Shooting things, and they go boom.
Okay, I suppose that is to the point. Does the boom mean your experience with explosives, or is that just your word for describing what hitting something with bullets looks like?
Hitting something with bullets looks like.
Okay. Next, please disclose any illnesses, conditions, or past medical procedures you've undergone that may impact your ability to complete the job.
No, nothing.
Okay. Are you addicted to any chems?
Or chems. No.
Chems are... Oh, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a joke.
Thank you, Miss Ortega. Next question. Have you ever frozen up in a tense situation?
Yes, once.
Can you describe what happened?
Well, I fell on the ice and fell through, and we were chasing thieves, and I couldn't move my legs for weeks.
Okay, so a bit more of a literal freeze-up. That works. Next question. Are you a member of any other factions or organizations? If so, which ones, and how far does your loyalty to them go?
Nope, no one else.
Okay. I'm a little curious about your name. It's Pix. Is that a name you've chosen for yourself, or was it given by someone else?
Given, I guess. I play the guitar. My family used to call me Pix, like P-I-X. We short for Pixie, and then we started playing the guitar, and so they started calling it Pix, like P-I-C-K-S, because using Pix. And I just kind of stuck with that. And it used to be called Sticks, but then I didn't like that. So we did Stickers.
Why were you called Sticks?
Because it rhymes with Pix, and I have stickers.
Okay. Next, I'm going to ask you some more philosophical, ethical questions. You're welcome to expound on any of these as much as you'd like. Who was the last person you killed?
Shot a raider a while back.
Okay, vague but checks out.
Polygraph isn't reading anything we have normal.
Okay. Have you ever felt remorse for killing someone?
Not as much as they felt when they got shot.
That one does seem to be a lie.
I believe that one was a joke. What moral lines would you never cross?
Good people get stickers, bad people get bullets. And no one gets to switch those two.
That's an interesting way of putting that moral principle. Are you convinced that everyone falls into these two simple categories? Are there no moral grays to you?
Well, a gun can be a sticker, and a sticker can be a gun. So, yeah, there's all kinds of grays, but it's the way I keep things straight in my head.
Okay. Would any of your past actions or allegiances negatively impact your ability to represent the company in the surrounding communities?
Nope.
All right. Do you have any racial, regional, or faction biases that may hinder your ability to do business with certain groups of paying customers?
Nope.
Can you be bought or bribed? What would it take?
Nope.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your long-term goals?
Gonna be running my family home and taking care of my family.
Uh-huh.
Pretty good for this climate.
Family stability, as you said. Very good. Finally, some hypothetical scenarios. There's no right answer to these, but there are certainly wrong ones. First scenario, a company representative gives you chems to sell in your next caravan. How do you respond?
Make the price so high so only rich people can buy them.
Can you explain that? Is that an effort to turn a higher profit or an effort to make the chems inaccessible?
Chems would be inaccessible to anyone who did not have funds to buy help for whatever negative consequences they could have. High profit could be made at a moral level, keeping negative feedback low and allowing the main population to remain stable for other trade businesses.
Okay, pretty exhaustively explained. Thank you. Next scenario. A raider band kidnaps a fellow company representative and asks for a hefty ransom. How do you respond?
Kill him. Joking. Save the representative and use violence only when necessary.
That one is showing some abnormalities on the polygraph.
Uh-huh. So not exactly just a joke. So I take it your actual response would be use lethal force against the raider band.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty. Eventual honesty, that is. Next scenario. While traveling, you encounter two non-raider groups in a firefight. It's not clear who started it or what the source of the conflict is. How do you respond?
Leave it be and place some bets.
Valid. Final question with the hypotheticals. You find out that a friend of yours back home is in a real pinch and has asked for your help, even though you're on a caravan presently. How do you respond?
Send some aid if I can, ask for time off, but finish the caravan.
Okay. And finally, before I forget, is there any other information you find it necessary to disclose to the company pending your employment?
My skills include firearms, guitar playing, sticker identification. I have a lovely sense of fashion. Make connections fast, work well with others. I'm a bit of a rebel, so I'm good at working independently and making decisions for myself.
A bit of a rebel, you say. Earlier you said that you were neutral on listening to authority figures. Being a rebel means you don't listen to authority figures, Miss Trench. Do you listen to them, or do you not?
Well, earlier you mentioned authority figures in my life. Where I'm from, that would be like leaders of the town, my mother, theoretical bandit leaders who come by. So back home, I would say genuinely I follow what authority says if I see the logic behind it and nothing feels off.
Okay, so with the examples you gave, would you say follow the authority of your mother?
Sometimes.
Okay, well, it sounds like you are indeed an actual rebel then. Makes sense to me. Thank you for clarifying that. You may continue.
I think this is going to be really helpful for both of us, and I'm very excited to work for the company. My main reason here is to get caps, so if you give them to me, I'll get stuff done. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions.
I think that should be it, Miss Trench. Thank you very much for your time.